The Kultcha.
Podcast.
The Kultcha.
Podcast.
You know, it's still
Wake
a drop.
your punk ass up. Wake up.
You know what I mean? It's still a drop. It's still a drop. It's still a drop. You don't have to say podcast.
Huh?
You don't have to say podcast.
I want to say podcast because we got a series.
Being funny.
I know that.
Yeah, what up? It's your boy Alley Cat,
I'm the infamous twin,
and you are now watching the Kultcha.
the podcast.
This is what we do, how we do it, when we do it. You heard?
What's going on today, ladies and gentlemen?
The topic of discussion is the warfare on the Black American mind.
Oh yes, this is such a general topic. We could go all over the place with this. We can talk about the fashion. We can talk about when you go to church. We can talk about as soon as you step out your house, how it's against us. We're talking about the Black American mind. How does it shape it? So let's start with the fashion.
We'll start with the fashion.
Yes, let's
on
how
the
to shape that.
demasculating of black men.
Yeah, definitely.
The demasculation of black men.
Yeah.
With the tight ass fucking rompers and spandex and the stretchy jeans. What the fuck is going on?
Can't even touch your toes.
My girl can't even get no fucking joggers because y'all niggas just took them all. I'm still stuck in a certain era. The furthest I'll go is straight legs, brother. You can keep them ball mains. Them shits is too tight.
I remember recently going into the store and trying to find a regular size pair of jeans.
Levi's.
I can't even get them up past my thighs. That is an issue. You know what I'm saying? This is an issue. Everybody's not a model. Everybody don't have a model body. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes we just want regular stuff for the everyday working person.
Listen, those not even model jeans. Those are spandex, man.
You know something is wrong.
And that is to demasculate the black man.
Oh yeah.
Cause y'all wearing, I don't wear them, but they wearing them a lot. These tight pants. And then the sad part is, y'all wear these fucking pants, and they hang off your ass. That is just doesn't make sense. But go ahead, let's go into it. Let's get on the topic.
Sometimes I wonder how to get them on that mannequin, and how do they take it off that mannequin?
Well, you know, I used to work in the fashion industry.
Me too.
So sometimes we'll cut a little slit and put it in, and then the safety pin it and put it back.
That's what the clothes is regular size. They don't have to safety pin it no more. Right?
But let's give them what's the warfare, because when I said demasculating within the fashion and just the clothes, I mean break it down to them. The buttons up from left to right, the right to left.
Oh yes, and the zipper. You know, when you look at regular pants that lady wear, they have a zipper on it. They have nothing to pull out. Do you understand? But they still wear the pants with the zipper on it. You understand? This just shows they trying to switch it. They trying to take the female clothes and make sure the male wear it, and take the male clothes and make sure the female wear it. This is the issue. So today, if you got clothes that fit close, not only can the female wear it, females actually go into these stores and be like, give me those pants on the mannequin, even though they for males.
But I thought it was because we are shaped differently as human beings. So some might be fatter than others, some might be slimmer than others.
When it comes to the zipper?
Oh, no, the zipper. I thought the zipper was an adjustment. I'm talking honestly. I thought the zipper was to help adjust. You know, to put it on to help tight. Okay, these pants are too tight around the waist. Unloosen them, unzip them. Remember your mom used to say, unloosen them, unzipping them, and then put them on, and then zipping them up. So, you know, that's what I thought they
But when you go to the bathroom, what do you use the zipper for? Exactly. When she goes to the bathroom, what does she use the zipper for?
Because she needs to adjust and get her pins
I understand what you're saying.
She might be large in certain areas. Like
I understand what you're saying. I think the zipper is a covert secret operation, right? To make sure that the males and females are wearing the same thing.
Hold on.
That's what I say.
So
I'm saying, brother, look deeper into it, brother. And if I'm wrong, hit me up in the comments.
What's that shit called again? You think this is what's that shit called again? When people think one thing and it's a not, but they's trying to say it's a
But let's get into this seriously though. Back then,
I'm still looking for the word. Hold on.
Black Americans never wore furs. We never did. How furs got into existence is because there was a certain demographic of people, especially the Europeans, who didn't even bathe right or even knew how to bathe, right? Until they were introduced to them by a different demographic of people. They used to cut off animal skin and wear it so the fleas and the bugs wouldn't be around them all the time. These are one of the original first fashions there are. All right? Now, when you look at the wedding dress, you all know back then, a lot of black women were shapy. They had a lot of size.
Very busty.
And the wedding dress used to mimic those black women's shapes when it comes to wedding dresses when we're talking about fashion. So a lot of the stuff is plagiarized, copied, taken. I mean, back then, there was a white man who used to always say, I know no nigga to create anything. Just look at the history of the patent office. and why it came into existence, because there was a certain demographic of people that couldn't create nothing themselves.
Because they didn't have the finance to create it?
Oh, of course they not only did they, you talking about black
When they say black, and they say black Americans didn't have the finance. That's why they created patent offices and all these trademarks to keep us from saying we created it.
Of course, that's no doubt. That's right knowledge.
Okay.
And through that, generationally, they had profit as far as their families are concerned, because they had stolen and taken people, creations, ideas, and patented themselves instead of having them patented.
Well, I mean, that's a known factor. Like the man who created the stoplight, even the zipper, you can't, when they use zippers and they put them on things, he still gets a check.
Oh, no,
YKK owns the zipper.
No doubt. I was even looking up the little plastic piece that belongs on a shoestring to put it through the hole. The person is a multi-millionaire.
I believe it.
So
he continues to manufacture them and make them. Anybody else makes them, he still got to get a percentage of them. But see, patenting is just for United States. They only have theirs, and then every country you go to, you have to.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So, affecting the black mind.
Yes.
How would you say? I mean, because I know the demasculation of black men all the way around, just even outside of fashion, even when it comes to jobs.
Yes.
And schooling.
Yes.
The black woman still gets paid more than the black man.
Oh yeah. So let's stay on the fashion a little bit, and let's go to the suits that you wear for your interviews when it comes to fashion and how it shaped the black mind. First of all, the suits that you buy in the store, they're not earthly colors. Black Americans deal with earthly colors. Black people, period, in general, deal with more earthly colors. Those earthly colors are gone in everyday fashion in America. When you go to these high-end stores, those earthly colors are not there. Do you understand? And then we want to have the jokes on the people where we see a Dominican with a flower shirt, and that flower shirt is a representation of his country where the flowers grew at, and he got it on his shirt, and we want to laugh and say, look at this guy, he got a bunch of flowers on his shirt.
Oh, the shirt's too bright.
Yeah, the shirt too bright.
But then it's tight too as well. And he got his chest out, looking like Machizo.
Yeah, so when it comes to fashion, we know it shapes the African or black American mind, however you call it, because we all black at the end of the day. Now, when it comes to religion, how do you think that shape the black American mind when it comes to religion?
Well, Christianity is the, ain't that the slave master's religion?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
How did church come into being to help shape our mind in this country?
Let me even go, let's jump the point, because I want to know what your answer is to your own question. But how you a multi-millionaire pastor and you asking me for some money?
Yeah, because
you can answer your question.
That's my point. Because the root of it, you never could teach in a church unless the white master was sitting in the crowd watching you be a preacher, making sure you did the right thing.
And said the right thing.
Right. So even if the book is African, you know what I'm saying? He making sure you teach in a way which is anti-African.
Which is his way.
Which is his way. So this is what you see in modern day churches.
You have to stick to his guidelines, his
metaphors.
metaphors.
Definitely. This is why they could keep the white Jesus up as a statue. This is why they could keep the white Marys up as a statue. This is why they could keep all that stuff up today as a statue, and we're not fight against it. That's how much it shaped the black mind.
But it shaped the mind. It's embedded.
Yes.
Subconsciously.
Because you get to the mind first, the body will react second. Right?
Anything that the mind does, the body shall follow.
Exactly.
And we all know that. I mean, most of us know that.
I will hope so. We at a level where most of us would know that.
But a lot of people are not levelly conscious.
Right. So when we at home and we looking at rap music videos and we seeing a certain color of a woman there, or we see less sisters, or they dress very provocative, how do you think that's shaping our mind in this society? I mean, they got one, her name is Sarah Bartman. She was the first video vixen. She used to dance for white people. That was her job. And get paid little penny at a time. Actually, she didn't even eat well. She died off of sickness. They treated her bad. And what they did, they cut up her body. They put her private parts in a jar to set it up in the classroom so professors could talk about her.
Do studies.
This is how bad it shaped our minds. So when we look at video vixens on TV, this is exactly the condition, the frame of mind we need to be in order for these other people to succeed.
To accept us. And then to succeed in society of America.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that is an issue, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, when you're looking at videos, please look at it with some intent, and please look deeper into it. It's not just up there. I know a lot of people like to talk about music video, got Illuminati signs, it got triangles, it got all types of stuff, Lucifer stuff. But look at it simply, in a simplistic way. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when we talk about changing the black mind, what comes to mind directly for you when you think it's being shaped in this society?
Well, I mean, the way of life is being shaped in this society where it's not right. I mean, even when they start with the finance, you know, in school.
Yes.
So you see,
School
education.
deep. Yeah.
Because that's where it all starts.
Yes.
Because once you're educated, you should have a better understanding.
Yes.
And within their knowledge, they're giving you the knowledge. America gives you the knowledge that they want you to have.
Yes.
And they erased Black history. How can you erase Black history when we founded and funded everything? We might not, and what I mean by we funded it, it was built off the backs of the African American slave, also the indigenous people.
Indigenous.
And indigenous people are the people that was here already. So Christopher Columbus could have never have found the Americas.
Yes.
Because you cannot find something that people are already here.
No doubt. So when we look at the White House built off of slave backs, even right here by the harbor,
I want to
slaves.
But hold on, because I want to get it, because you know it gets so deep with that.
Oh no, yeah. Like I said, this is a general topic,
So,
y'all. We could get deep.
Now, he founded it for the Italians. And what I mean by let me correct it, because you know when you read something, this is how I perceived it. They never knew about this land, so he found it for them. He didn't found it for the people that was already here, because you can't find me. I wasn't lost.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking to go somewhere else. I enjoyed where I'm at.
Definitely.
Now, within saying that, you know, you have Ellis Island. They brung immigrants here. The majority of this land was already built.
Inhabited by indigenous people. And that's very important. You know what I'm saying?
You wipe them out with the warfare of the African American mind was already wiped out. They started by giving the Indians smallpox, sheets with smallpox, to clear them out, to take their land. They did it with the Tuskegee Airmen. They gave them the disease.
Yes.
What disease was that again?
Oh, there was a lot of primitive diseases at that time that they had no cures for.
Yeah, and
that people was easily getting sick and dying
now
from.
the new disease is cancer.
But what's the worst disease? The worst disease is the disease of the mind. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
They call it a syndrome.
Look at the food related when it comes to shaping the African mind. You have to put salt and pepper on your food, separating the color. One black, one white. Showing they at war with you when you're eating dinner at your own table.
They even do it with they even do it with the poison that they say is legal for you to have. Which is the poison? Beer, alcohol consumption. They have light is better than dark.
Yeah. Even when you look at the game of billiards and you're shooting pool, there's a white ball pushing every ball around the table and killing them and putting them on the nerve.
Well. This might sound a little racist. No, but my favorite sport, bowling.
I mean, it's not racist.
Bowling.
It's not racist when it's truth. All right, the people who created these games had a type of mentality at that time.
So who created bowling?
I mean, when
we
you
have to look that up, because bowling is a good. I like that. It's the black ball knocking over a bunch of rednecks.
Well, it tend a lot of the black balls created in games and tend to be bigger, is because it's represented by a certain demographic of people, which is black folks. That's why you get the baseball smaller as white. The golf ball is little and it's white. But when it comes to black balls in any game, it tend to be bigger. Even the 8-ball on the game of billiards is slightly bigger than all the other balls on the pool table. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when we look at this history, we look at Domino Sugar, who had changed their name because they had benefited off picking off cotton. Right here in New York, they switched their name so they hide their racist past, so they could continue to profit and be multi-millionaires. It's deranged. Do you understand? So these are It's sad. So these are just many other things that goes into shaping, the Black American mind. So I want to ask this. How do you think we feel about ourselves after all that? Plus, how do you think we relate to other people, being the fact that we feel this way and stuff like that?
I mean,
what do you think is the effects?
The effects because it becomes a lot of mental
self-hatred,
mental anguish,
self-degradation, self-hatred, self-degradation of oneself. Don't like yourself. Don't like what you see in the mirror. These are the effects. These are the results.
And colors.
Matters to you.
I'm dark skinned. I don't like being dark.
It matters.
You hate oneself.
Yes, you hate oneself.
That's, like I said, it becomes a lot of mental anguish.
Yes, definitely.
A lot of mental anguish. And within this topic, it's so widespread that you have to touch upon it and really think and sit back and really think and let the mind go past go. Because everything they show you is what they want you to see. Pick up a book. Lift up that mat. Stop sweeping it under the rug. Pay attention. Our history was the first history.
That's
and
right.
It will be the last history. Mark my words.
Because what Al said, what they did was they created the Black intellect, the Black education, so you could be deceived by Black progress.
I'm Alley Cat.
I'm the infamous twin.
We the Kultcha, baby.
Podcast.